I don't know about you guys, but I am extremely hyped and super looking forward to the Streamer Awards 2025. In case you guys don't know, the Streamer Awards are, well, an award show for streamers. I know. And this event is hosted and I believe owned by QTcinderella and Ludwig. And you could kind of see where this is going when it comes to nominations. People being upset that they didn't get nominated despite being bigger than some of the people that actually got nominated. And of course, it wouldn't be a QTcinderella video without having her crying and Ludwig coming out to defend her. Now, before we get into QTcinderella's crash out and Ludwig coming out to defend his queen, which I respect, rare Ludwig W here. Yesterday, they announced the nominees, and I want to make this very clear. Award shows mean nothing. It's just a massive circle jerk. This is no different than the rigged Oscars or the rigged Emmy Awards or the rigged Grammys, which how did Hurry Up Tomorrow not get any nominations? But that's a whole different video. Announcing your nominees for Streamer of the Year. Let's see who we got here. We got Extra Emily, possibly the worst driver of the year. Maybe if there was a worst driver of the year nomination, she could win it. This girl is reckless. She's an idiot. How is she in the same category as Kai Cenat and I Show Speed? If Extra Emily wins Streamer of the Year, I mean, at that point, do we need any other proof that this shit's rigged? I don't think anyone besides a cuck or a tier 3 simp would ever say, yeah, you know, my Streamer of the Year was Extra Emily. I love the stream where she almost killed someone and ran a red light. Yeah, you know, that's my favorite stream. Now, we could get into the QTcinderella crash out of her crying because
my whole team of clippers who had 24 hours to grab the clips did not know what all of Jason's relationships were in the past. Like, I can't, like, I'm sorry. I can't have an expert from every community come and give me the clips because then you guys would know the nominations. Like, oh my God, I'm not getting fucking hate threads on fucking Jason's community posts. That's like his Twitter com shitting on me. Like, Jesus Christ. God. I know, I can't crash out, but it's just like, really? 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 Why are you explaining to us rather than talk to Jason? I have talked to Jason! Jason's not the one that's mad! It's you fucking freaks that are mad for him! Jesus Christ. Like, genuinely. I just love puzzles. God, I'm doing my fucking best over here! And the store didn't even have Cheerios! I'm just so tired.
clap if you care.
Shout out to everybody with social anxiety. I kind of feel sorry for you. Oh, yeah.
I don't know, maybe I'm just a psychopath, right? Maybe I'm not 32 years old yet, and I have no empathy. Maybe my my IDUPS time hasn't come. Am I supposed to feel bad for a multi-millionaire crying because they got a little bit of backlash over the nominees? Well, not even the nominees, a dumb video clip. No one who has a life outside of fucking Reddit or Twitter cared about. Guys, I'm so tired. Please stop. My job is so hard. You wouldn't understand. You 9-to-5 brokies. You 9-to-5 legends wouldn't understand. I'm so stressed out. I mean, I have to find clips within 24 hours. As a matter of fact, I don't even need to do that. I have people that do that for me. Yeah, I mean, my life is just so hard. You guys don't get it. I have to use OBS to get clips from people to come up with a highlight reel. It's like, you've had 10 months to do this. It's your fault. You decided to do it last minute. You have the easiest job in the whole entire planet. Get it? I'm sure running an award show is difficult. I'm not trying to underplay that. Think about this for a second. Do you know how privileged you look when you're crying over a few people being mad at an edit you made or your team made? You're like, well, we only had 24 hours, guys. It's like, no, you didn't have 24 hours. You had a whole month, if not over a month. Get better at planning. Skill issue on your part. Once again, I don't feel bad for multimillionaires crying, being like, guys, my job is so hard. I have to pick which one of my friends I'm going to nominate and then which one of my friends I'm going to give the award to. I don't know, guys. Maybe it's just me, all right? Maybe I'm just a bad person. Maybe I'm just a crazy, undiagnosed psychopath. No sympathy is to be found here. No empathy nor sympathy, all right, is here to be found. You really didn't know who was going to be nominated until 24 hours ago? Come on now. Guys, I'm so tired of, like, not knowing which one of my friends I'm going to give the award to.
My real job, which is play fucking video games for a living. Because the one I'm getting off the ship for isn't even my fucking job. God. So tired. I just want to play Dispatch so bad, and I haven't had any time because I'm working on this stupid fucking award show.
I mean, then don't do it. Then how about you stop doing it? This is like the second or third year in a row where she's fucking crying because of the backlash she gets. And it's like very dumb backlash, by the way. I don't think this is that big of a deal. This is like, why are they acting like this is 9/11 part 2 and they just lost their whole families and then have to go and put on an award show? It's like, you willingly do that. I mean, if you don't like it, just stop or sell it to whoever might want it. When you compare it to like real life stuff, this is so fucking pathetic, and it just shows you how out of touch these LA douchebags are. Guys, I'm getting hate because I didn't nominate my friend for 4 different awards, and I'm so tired, and all I want to do is play my game on stream and make millions. Ugh, my life is so hard. You guys wouldn't get it. Alright, this is literally nothing.
Sorry, I'm crying. I'm 30, by the way. And all I wanted was Cheerios. But all I got was paste salsa, and paste salsa isn't even my favorite salsa. It's just what I thought would go nice with Cheerios.
I refuse to believe there's people in this world, in this society, if you will, that willingly watch QTcinderella for hours. Like, if you watch any streamer for like 7 hours straight, you need a fucking job, alright? This is as scary as the people that watch Hassan every single day live. And then these people are shocked when they have parasocial fans. It's like, you feed them. Let's see what Mr. Jellywig had to say. Every year I see firsthand how much time, effort, and passion QT devotes to the streamer awards. Every year she gets shit from every corner of the internet that feels they deserve more. I know it's not possible to please everyone, but if you're like me and inspired by the work she puts in, I am not, and thinks it makes streaming a better space, don't be afraid to be more vocal about it. I think this year they've definitely toned down the favoritism, because I know the last year it was super heavily favoritism, and I know that they got a lot of backlash. Oh, you're my friend, you'll definitely get nominated, all right? I got you. This happens every single year. Streamer awards roll around, QT leaves deserving nominees out and adds her friends instead. People dislike it, obviously. She cries on stream about the hate. Ludwig tweets about it like, hey guys, stop being mean, quit crying and just cancel it. That's the thing, if it's stressing you out so much and you can't even do the bare minimum, then cancel it or sell it or give it to someone else that's more competent, because clearly you're not. Says the fact that Asmongold didn't get nominated for a single award, and QT admitted that she doesn't invite creators that she deems problematic, completely solidifies the fact that the award show is financially compromised, and it truly is the LA Friends award show. I actually 1000% agree with this. It's nothing but a massive circle jerk for these LA influencers to, well, jerk each other off in front of a few thousand people. Be like, hey, look how cool we are, right? Look how amazing we are. Look how rich we've gone.
Somebody said, are problematic people blackballed from getting nominated? No, they've just never nominated. Turns out their audience doesn't show up. I think when people have like a crazy audience or whatever, you know, I don't see Jack Doherty's audience voting for him. I just don't. They just don't show up. I don't know. I wish I could.
Let's just keep it real. No one is a Jack Doherty fan. All right. I think that comparison is so stupid. And I think the obvious person that everyone wants to know why they never got nominated is Asmongold. And it's completely irrelevant whether you like him or not. You could be like, I don't care about him. Or you could be like, he's my favorite and I watch him every single day. I think just objectively, I think he should have been nominated. And since the streamer awards are fan voted, I'm sure if Asmongold promoted the event, if he even cared about it in the first place, his fans would show up. I think Asmongold could very easily get more votes than extra fucking Emily.
It is always funny. Audiences will complain every year that they weren't nominated and then like not do nominations on stream or not tweet about it or not like ask their audience to vote for them or nothing. They'll give nothing. They give nothing, you know? It's like, you do have to log in with a Twitch account. And you have to fill it out, which I know some people's viewers don't have. I won't say the quiet part out loud.
It's like, these people do this shit every single year. They announce their shitty-ass award show that is clearly rigged and is a massive circle jerk to be like, look how awesome we are, guys. They get backlash, they cry. It's like, you guys have been doing this for like 2-3 years. Come on now. Sorry, but I have a super hard time feeling bad for these individuals. Asmongold responded, and once again, no matter how you feel about him, I think he cooked you.
They give nothing, you know? It's like, you do have to log in with a Twitch account, and you have to fill it out, which I know some people's viewers don't have.
She's trying to insinuate that they're view botting.
I won't say the quiet part out loud.
It's clearly what she's doing.
Somebody said,
yeah, she's trying to insinuate they're view botters. So here's the thing. You're lying. You know you're lying. Everybody knows you're lying. If you are not lying, I think this is what my assertion is. I think that you have exercised editorial control and you have picked the nominees not completely from fan voting, but from your own opinions and to keep the show brand friendly. I think that the priority for the show is to make sure that the show gets as many viewers as possible and maintains as many sponsors as possible. I think that's what happened. And I am willing to bet $100,000 on it. Invite me next year to watch the voting. And if the people that get voted on actually are the ones that get nominated, I will donate $100,000 to the charity of your choice. That is how certain I am that you're lying. Go ahead. So we'll see what happens. Surely they would take it up. Surely they would take it up with me, right? Of course. And I think it's so obvious. It's so obvious they're lying. Like anybody could tell this. Anybody could know this. And I mean, you'll be watching. They won't do it. Of course, right? And then you'd have the actual nominees. That's my whole point. And so yeah, it could be a million. So it wouldn't happen. Well, and again, maybe they'll take me up on it. Maybe they'll, might kind of, oh, never mind towards the end, right? And but yeah, that's what I'm saying. By the way, the charity she chose is my Cash App or whatever she wants, right? Yeah, I 100K to any charity you want. If you think that if I get to watch the voting happen, if you give me back-end access to the voting and I can watch the number go up, and then you can tell me that the nominations were completely organic, I think it's not true. I think you're lying.
You're telling me that Asmongold got less votes than Extra Emily? I know these LA people think we're dumb. Come on now. I think that's what bothers me the most is the insult of our big brain. It just feels insulting. Like, guys, trust me, everything is okay. All right, no need to double check, but your fans just didn't show up. Now, that might be valid for some people, but for people like Asmongold, really? You're telling me that the guy got no nominees, no votes, no nothing?
For example, like, and here's some of the reasons why I think it's not true. It's that you have somebody like Hassan. Hassan has been nominated every single year for multiple awards, multiple times. And this time, he wasn't even nominated for League of Their Own, which really, Hassan is one of the only people on the platform that does political content. And he was one of the first people besides Destiny that really made it his primary content. And you're telling me that he didn't even get nominated for that? He didn't get nominated for that, like the League of Their Own? There was nothing that he got nominated for at all? Are you going to insinuate that Hassan was viewbotting too? This is your friend. So very clearly you're not going to do that. So explain the dissonance there. Explain why that didn't happen. And you also have all these other streamers, like, oh, well, we're not going to put people in multiple categories from last year and now you're doing it. I just don't believe it. I don't believe it. I think you're lying. I think you're bullshit.
You already knew that these award shows were rigged. Once again, and for the final time, it's just a massive circle jerk for these people to be like, look how cool we are. Look how awesome we are. That's literally the whole purpose of that award show. Let's nominate our friends. And let's invite a few randos just so people don't bitch and complain about it like last year. Yeah, I mean, I'll say this before we go. Of course, you guys make sure you're subscribed, notifications on, drop a like, all of that epic swag stuff. But before we go, I want to say this. All award shows are meaningless. And it goes from the little ones like the video game awards and the streamer awards all the way to the Grammys and the Oscars. All of these are rigged. And it will continue to happen until people say enough is enough. Why do we care about pieces of plastic to tell us if that is the best thing? It's ridiculous. I hate award shows that are not earned. For example, when you hit 100K on YouTube, you get an award, right? That is earned because you yourself worked your ass off to get 100K. Then when you get a million, you get another award. It's not handed to you. You actually have to work towards it, right? But I digress. I've yapped enough. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Make sure you write me in for the Streamer Awards. Make sure Sensitive Society wins Streamer of the Year. If not, just subscribing to the channel helps out big time.